Hey,
man, how's it going?
good. How are you?
I was early. Good to see you.
Nice to meet you, man.
I thought I was going to be late. I had to run back to the top and get my wife a Valentine's Day present. And I said, yeah, I'm moving. But, yeah.
Well, you made it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Glad.
It's not raining.
Oh, I know. And I'm so ready to get this car done. Well, let's take a look. Let's go. Actually is a 72 Firebird cloned into a TransAm. I bought the car off of a buddy of mine who just finished the body work and then just kind of lost interest in it. But it's an interesting car, the fact that it came from southern Alabama, pretty well rust free. It has a 421 Super Duty motor, which we're going to pull the motor and do some investigating. It's a pretty sought after motor for the Pontiac aficionados. Again, for my purposes to make a driver, you know, it's going LS. So I know the Pontiac people I've had death threats and they're trying to burn my house down the other night. But you know, anyway, but it's a heck of a motor for the Pontiac people. So we're not going to trash the motor. Somebody will make good use of it because they came out of thinking maybe early 60s Catalinas maybe is an odd, the 421. I've not done my research yet, but anyway, it's a neat motor combination in the car. But again, I think the LS with the supercharger will make it just a wee bit better. Yeah, so our plan right now for the car, which we've been working on the car for about a year, so I guess trying to get everything figured out how we were going to do and what we were going to do. I'm not a builder. You know, I've learned a long time ago. I do better doing what I do, and like Brandon, I mean, he's built everything I've touched. He's had a hand in, so, and I've had no problems with it. So Brandon will do the build, you know, here at Lethal. Starting with the motor, we're going to do a GM LS3 crate motor. Brandon's going to rework the cam and lifters, and then we're going to put a Magnuson 2300 supercharger on that. Silver Sport transmission has provided us with a Super T56 that they've gone through and done all the carbon improvement and twin stage clutch. And Baer Brakes, of course we run their big brake kit, 14-inch rotors, the 6-piston brakes all the way around. Forgeline Wheels, which we're still in the process of designing the wheels. That's been a big problem. My wheel man, Mark, is basically it's your wife's car, let her decide. So we're going up there actually next weekend to decide on the wheels. And then anyway, going back to the suspension, we're going to take off the traction bars and the air shocks, as bad as I hate to, because that was such a beautiful system set up back in the early 70s. Nothing better than traction bars and air shocks. And except UMI's came out with maybe a little improvement in technology. So we're going to full UMI setup under the car with Viking double adjustable shocks that actually Chris King is going to do some custom valving. Because my wife, this is really basically, I'm building the car for her, and she wants performance, but she wants that softer ride. We've got cars, we've got race cars, we've got harsher car rides, and you know, she wants to use this as a daily. I sold her Z06 a while back, and I said, I'll build you something, you know, so this is hers. I told her it's completely hers. AFR's got a part in, depending on how we decide to do the motor. AFR heads, of course, has always been they've been a great promoter of my doings, which is amazing. A full changeover for Painless wiring, getting rid of all the 72 model wiring rat nest in there, because these cars have been mangled, and you imagine who all's owned this car in its lifetime. You know, the 16-year-olds that put the 8 tracks in it, and under the dash, there's probably actually a few nests of vermin under the dash. So Painless wiring's provided us with a wiring kit. Interior, my friend at home, Mark Marcy at Mix Upholstery, the guy's second to none. He'll take the car when we're done and just update it a little bit. We're going to put a new console in, and then Brian Finch, we use all his accessories like on the shifter. Brian makes a really good line of one-off, custom made, custom fit aluminum products. So we'll use his shifter and shifter handle. Of course, BFGoodrich Tires. We'll run Sport Comp 2 tires on it once we get the wheels done from Forgeline. I'm a big believer of Magnaflow. They're a good promoter of our group. One of the things we try to do on these builds, this is I guess the third one Brandon and I've done together, is keep as much quality products as you can keep on it. You spend money, but then so what? You know, if you cut corners, you're on the side of the road. And that's one thing I can't stand to be, is a boil over or a broken line or whatever. You got enough problems to do everything correctly. So we try to always use just as good a product as we can put in the car. So.